Hi, Jennifer. My holiday was great. Still setting up lots of stuff here as usual. What else do I need? This. Just getting all kinds of stuff out. I don't know if I will use, but I'm getting things out. Okay. Hello, Eileen. Jojo. Okay. Got some acrylic paint, got some stencils, got some stamps. We'll see what will come out of it. What else do I need? I don't know. Okay. So 5 minutes to go until I start. Did you see the photos I've posted from Cyprus? I had so much fun. I think something is crooked here in the display. Let's see if I can. Whoopsie! Stay, don't move. Trying to fix it. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I don't know if it's better or not. Never mind. As good as it gets. Yeah. I've already taken one of the photos and made an art journal page out of it, and I've made a video. Yes, on Facebook. I've made a video of the page, so yeah. And there are more photos that I think I'm going to incorporate into an art journal pages. Don't have Facebook. Okay. I don't have, I don't know, all those TikTok and Twitter and all that stuff. So Hi, Brenda. Okay, so I've been busy. I've been busy in Cyprus. I lovely vacation, but I wanted to create something, so I went and bought some felt pens and I don't know, some markers, and just had to create something. And I also bought a sketch pad just so I can do something. On the off time, we had like a little balcony to the hotel room, so it was great sitting there and just painting away. So that's that. And since I've been back, I've been busy. I've finished this journal finally, made the cover, and it's finished. I'm so happy. Took so much time. There are 5 signatures, 40 pages each, so 200 pages for all of this, and there isn't a page that I didn't work on. Just each one has something. So a really great project. I'm so happy I've uh, managed to make it. So that's that. I also made this journal that I'm going to do a I will do a video because this is the easiest thing to make. It doesn't matter what kind of papers you've got, and you don't need to stitch, and you don't need to staple and nothing. You just need papers and glue. That's it. And it's kind of an accordion journal that you can of course, it doesn't have to be an art journal. You can do whatever you want with it. It can be an album. So you've got it both ways, like so. And I'll do a video to show how to do it. It's very easy, and you can use whatever papers you've got. And unless they are very thick, then it's a problem. But otherwise, you can do whatever you want to create something like that. So that's another thing that I've finished this week. And I've made this in Photoshop now. Right now it doesn't look great. I need to change the ink cartridge in my printer, but it's supposed to look more bronze. I don't know how much of it you can see. This is just printed on white paper. This is printed on some of my dyed paper, so just so you can see how different it looks. And you've got this at you can print it. It's in my freebies at my website, and I will put a link below the when the live is finished. I will get in and put a link to this, so you can print it and use it. So that's that. What else? Let's see who came in. Okay. So, our journal page, I'm going to be working on this side. I've got some acrylic paints. I've got some blue, purple, magenta, yellow. I'm just going to smear them here, probably with a baby wipe, and we'll see. I've got some vague idea of what I want to do. We'll see where it gets me. Okay, so got some purple. purple one is a little bit runny. The blue one is better. This one is more thick. I hope it's not completely dry. I need to remove the acrylic booger. Yep. Now let's see if I can get some. Yeah, here we are. Some magenta. And now for the yellow. And more acrylic booger. Okay. Okay, here we are. Yellow. Hi, Claudia. R-H-E, I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe Ria? I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, so baby wipe. Just because, I don't know, I'm folding it. I'm going to start just smearing some of it. I'm not changing the placement on the baby wipe. I'm letting things mix. I'm going back when I feel it's needed. Okay, and now I'm changing placement just when I think my baby wipe has too much paint and it doesn't smear and blend. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's move on to the magenta. Oh, mama, what a color. Again, letting them mix, overlap. Moving to the yellow. I've saved the yellow for this area just because I wanted more light in the middle. That's it. Otherwise, I don't care. And I just feel like I need more of the purple because the paint is so runny. It doesn't look as vibrant as the others, so I'm just picking up more of the purple. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more a glue here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got something interesting. I like it. Okay, so now I've got leftover paint. Let's take another art journal and just smear it away. I'll move this for a bit. It really needs to dry, so I'll just use this here. Let's take a brush. And again, I'm just putting it down. I don't care. I'm doing it a lot lately. Whatever paint I've got, I just smear it on another art journal page instead of my notebooks or journals or whatever for a excess paint. And the more I do it, the more I create just by putting the paint down. It's a start, and it just makes me want to do something on top of it. So that's why I started just putting down the paint into an art journal directly and not creating more collage pages. I think I'll add a little bit of water. Don't know why. You see, I really don't care. I'm just smearing it away. Okay, I'm just cleaning my brush a little bit because I'm not looking for a yellow, a green. I don't mind if it overlaps on the other colors, but I just didn't want it to be completely green. Oh yeah, I like it already, this background. Okay, this goes aside, and I still got yellow, but because I only have yellow, now it will go into just another page. Nothing goes to waste. Okay. Finished. And we're back. Okay, so that's the start of my page. that I really, 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 really like. And I want to add some details, but I'll check what is going on in the chat. Hi, Claudia. Who is... Oh, Ray. Okay. Not Ria, Ray. Okay, so I've got some stamps that I thought I'd use, and I'm just getting, this is a Tuxedo Black Memento ink pad, and let's see, this looks interesting. Oh, it comes in 3 I thought it's one complete stamp. Okay, I can work with it. This should be interesting. Yeah. I'm just stamping randomly. Okay, let's see. So maybe just the 2 now. Yeah. And let's see. I'm just having fun. There is no, right now, there is no reason behind what I'm doing. I'm just spreading it around to have interest to my page. I'm thinking of switching to another ink pad, something that will go with the colors. I've got this seedless preserve, and let's see, maybe this stamp. I don't want it to be a very visible on my page. I want it to just add visual texture. Okay, so that worked better than I thought. Now I'm still itching to stamp, so let's see. What color? Let's try. Don't know about this. Is Marmalade Lagoon, and let's see. Maybe I think I'll stamp it on some page to see. Oh, this is nice. Okay, we have a go. Yeah, definitely. I really like it. Yeah. Okay. Just something. I think I'll leave it be because some of it is gonna get covered. So I'm going to leave it be, and if I feel like something is needed, then I'll add it. So what I wanted to do, again, crazy idea and not completely know how it will work. It's kind of, I'm going to use the stencils just to trace the shapes. Now it doesn't have to be a stencil, you can do something freehand. And let's see, oh, maybe I'm using black a marker, permanent marker, and we'll see where it gets me. Again, not completely sure where it's going. Just one crazy idea. Just one more. Okay, so I've got one flower here. I don't know how much of it you can see. I'm putting down another flower. What I want to do is create some kind of a frame to the page, black frame. I don't want it to be symmetrical. I want it to be around whatever shapes I'm tracing now. And let's see, like I'm going to do some leaves just by hand, like so. And maybe another flower. So after I'm putting down the elements that I want, I will go with a black marker around them. So it's kind of an exclusion technique, but it's not going all over the page. It's just to create some kind of an interesting asymmetrical frame to the page. So I've got another flower. Let's do another like this, and I'm putting down another leaf here. Okay, So I'm starting with the crazy ID. I'm still with the same marker, and I'm going to, well, I'll do it first with some kind of a line just so I can see where I'm going with it. Yeah, something like that. And now I'm just coloring with black all around the shapes. I think I've got a larger tip markers. Yeah, so it won't take forever to do it. Bothers me. I really like the sound of crinkling paper, but not when I'm doing this. It was too much. Let's hope something nice will come out of it. I need another marker. I go about markers so fast. It's ridiculous. Maybe I didn't wait enough time and it's still wet, but it doesn't feel wet, so I felt that I could start using the marker. Or maybe it's just an old marker. And not just me being talented in ruining markers with wet paint. I can't wait to finish it to see if my crazy idea looks good or not. Yeah, this marker is giving me trouble too. Don't know why. I need to remember to erase the pencil line that I've done. I also plan to do this side with something similar to what I've done here, and hoping that what will frame my page. All this coloring with black is taking more time than I thought it would take. But it's starting to take shape, so no complaining. It's like they are getting tired, so I need to switch. Okay, let's see. Didn't check the chat. Ooh, I'm going back. Okay. I'm reading the chat. Okay. Hi, Desiree. Yeah, I had a great trip. Hi, Linda. Hi to anyone that I missed. Probably there is, I just don't bother with putting something on top of the paint. I'm more inclined to think that my markers are old and I need to just throw them and not keep them if they are not working. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one is new. Ah, now it's going my way. Yep, I like it. Okay, so now I need to do this corner. And where did I put the marker with the thin tip? And not this one. Oh my god. Making a mess. Okay, I think this was the one. Let's see. Let's pick a flower. Okay, so I've got the flower and let's make one a little bit maybe off to the side. Yeah, and another one here, or maybe, yeah, I'll go with this one. So I've got some flowers. Now I need some leaves, which I'm doing just free hand, and that's that. Mm. Yeah, okay. So we've got this, and let's start masking some areas with the new marker that works. I need to just throw away all the others. I always have trouble throwing away stuff, no matter what it is. Especially if it's paper. Even the smallest piece of paper. starting to take shape. Yay! So it's not so crazy. Almost there. Ooh, okay. I really like it, and I'm thinking about adding a little bit more. To go a little bit more. Maybe, let's see. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Oh, and I need to erase this line. Yeah. Maybe thinking of doing something swirly. Well, as I always say, what's the worst that could happen? Why not? I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go. Okay. Definitely what I needed to do. So now I need to do something here. Maybe I'll check the chat while I'm looking for the pencil. Each time I'm losing something else here. Never mind. I'll find it later. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Thanks. Okay. Okay, so now I need to do the other corner. I'm just going to flip it over so it would be easier. Still can't see where did I put the pencil. How could I lose a pencil here in my limited space? Just don't know how I'm doing this kind of stuff. Okay, I'll take another. I'm parched. I'll do another swirly stuff here. Okay. I don't quite know where I'm going with it. But something will come out of it. At the end, something will. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Mr. Spot. Maybe I will need more details later on. I thought about using a this as my focal point. It's just a piece from a coloring book, and I think that's what is going on here. Yeah, or I've got, no, I'll go with what I thought I was going to use. Yep. I'm using this glue just because it has this fine nozzle, and that's that. Just to make my life easier, gluing stuff like that. Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to add some of the colors I've got in the background in some areas of the bird, and I'm thinking that I need some white to add to the background just to make everything cohesive. So I'll start with the bird, and let's see, I think I'll use acrylic markers if I've got the colors that will correspond with the rest. Maybe this one and this one, some, maybe this yellow, maybe the orange, I don't know, we'll see. I'll start somewhere. Let's see, let's check this out first. Yeah, this works. Okay, so maybe just some of the details, not all of them. Okay, and let's see, maybe yellow. I'm not being precise, I just want to add hints of color to the bird. I'm not going to color all of it. I need magenta. I don't have. Maybe I've got in my gel roll pens. Let's see. Maybe one of this will work. No, these are too purple. No. No. So it doesn't work for me. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. If I can find things. Okay. So I've got the acrylic paint and a Q-tip, and that's that. It's not perfect, but it works. I can also use a stylus. Also an option. Yeah. And let's see. Okay, I like it. I want some, no, not this one. Not this one, don't like the color. Yeah, now I like it. Okay, so I've got this, and now I want to add some white, and it's going to be, now it's going to be crazy because I really want a lot of white dots on the black. So yeah, let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Several, I need to switch to the smaller tip, some of the places. Crazy. Just call me crazy. I'm using the smaller tip in tight spaces, and I'll switch to the larger tip in the wider areas. Okay. Oh boy, the things that I uh, make myself do. Mm, okay, back to the wider tip. Yeah, Someone needs to send me a straight jacket for doing this. Straight to the loony bin. I'm trying not to put my hand where the paint is still wet. Yeah, I think I've done it. I hope I didn't miss anything. Whew. My eyes are bugging out. Not something for this hour. I don't know if you can see all the details with my horrible camera. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to check what is going on in the chat and drink some tea. I'm not finished. I still want more details. Okay, did you bring art supplies? Or I bought just felt pens and some metallic markers, very basic stuff, just because I got the urge to create while I was on vacation. So I just bought some sketch pad and felt pens, metallic markers, and what else did I buy? Don't remember. Very basic stuff, and that's what I worked with. I even posted like 3 or 4 of the pages that I've done on Facebook. Yeah, it's hard when you you don't have all the stuff, but it's also I don't know, a challenge to work with basic stuff and still create something. Okay, so let's see. I've got more maybe white. I need white. Now, usually I don't like to use acrylic paints on this kind of stamps, but when you've got to, you've got to. Just clean them the minute you are finished. Not great, but that's okay. Just some details in the back. Doesn't need to be anything special. Good enough. Just needed a little bit more a white in the back. So wiping it with a baby wipe, and later I'll just put it under a water. Just doing some fixing. Yeah. Okay. Leftover paint. Always with whatever is still on my desk. Yep, that's it. Finished. I think my chat is stuck. Let's see. Definitely it was stuck. Okay. Hi, Celine. Hi, Kathy. Ditsy daughter. Hi, Betty. Well, it's very early for you, Betty. Okay. Red Rosie. Hello. Yeah. So I think I'm finished with this page. Wow. I wasn't even sure I will make it today, but here I am. I don't know. In the afternoon, I was very tired, and then I got my second wind, so I went for it. Yeah. For those who missed the beginning, um, if you want, I've made this in Photoshop. It's in my website in the freebies section. I will put a link below when the live is finished so you can print it. This should look more a bronze. It's just my ink, my printer ink that needs to be changed. Here I printed it on one of my dyed papers, so it looks like this. So you can print it on any paper that you want and it will come differently. So you can use that. And I, I finished the sea themed journal, made the cover, and yep, all this 5 signatures, 40 pages each. So 200 pages for the whole journal, and I've worked on each page and just done something to add something interesting to each page. All this paper is printer paper that I dyed with mostly a purple cabbage, but I also mixed all kinds of other stuff inside. I don't know if you can see it, but there are gold accents to the pages because I've done some experimenting, and I dropped some baby oil and some acrylic gold acrylic paint together into the mix, and that's what gave it the shimmer in the back to some of the pages, not all of them. So yeah, 200 pages. I'm so proud of myself that I finished it. So that's that, and I've done another I don't know what to call it, journal, that I will do a video how to make it because it's so easy and you can make it with whatever paper you have. And the only thing you need is paper and glue. No stitching, no stapling, no nothing. It's like an accordion, and you've got both sides to work with, like so. So any papers that you have, any size that you have can be done. I will do a video that will show how to assemble it and all the options to play with. So that's what was in the beginning. Thank you, Betty. Yeah, Seahorse Journal. Yeah, any questions about what I've done today or anything else other than that? I'm wondering if my chat got stuck again. The last that I see is, oh, it's not stuck. Oh, the transparent cover. Mm, live with limited supplies. Yeah, I could probably do that. I remember, I will show you. It's it's very, I don't know what to call it. Let's see, I'll bring it to show how I've done it. You won't believe from what I've done it. Okay, so like a few years back, I didn't have any supplies, and the cheap store didn't have much supplies, and I found this. Now I've seen it in the cheap store, and I thought it was a sticker. And it's not a sticker. It's the thing that just you peel it and it clings to like windows, to glass, and it's transparent. And so I had it for years, didn't know what to do with it because basically it's plastic. But now that I have a laminating machine, what I've done is I've taken this, it just doesn't want to get out, and I just put it inside. Of course, I've peeled it. There is from the backing, the white backing. Oh, let's see if I can. Here it is. It's, you see, it's just plastic, but I've put it inside the laminating sheet and then into the machine, and that's how I made the cover. So finally found something to do with it after years that it's here. No, I didn't record dyeing the paper, mostly because making this cabbage solution was in the kitchen. I don't have a way to film there. You just take the cabbage, you slice it into four or whatever, put it in water, let it boil, and after it boils, you let it, I think the word is steep, for 20 minutes, and then you've got it. Now, I really like the color, but it wasn't vibrant enough for me, so I added all kinds of stuff. I had brushels, I had some powder textile dye, so it was just me throwing things in until I got what I wanted, and then I just put the papers inside one by one, and it takes a lot of time. I had to open. Um I've got like what's it called? A table that opens to like 2 meters, and it takes a lot of space and a lot of time, and it's not something that I can record. Thanks, CJ. The hummingbird is just from a coloring book I had. I didn't make it. I just fussy cut it. So yeah, that's that. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. I'll give you a preview. This is the photo of an olive tree from my trip to Cyprus. I really liked it. It's from a monastery up in the mountains, and so there is a video. It's not going to be soon because there are older videos that I already uploaded, but that's going to be a video in the near future. And as you can see, I've used already one of the, I don't know what you call it, word tags here. So just so you can see how you can use this in your art journaling. Bye, Celine. Yeah, so I really want to, there is a gel printing, gel printed page that I really want to glue here. I have again some kind of idea what I want to do. I'm not going to do it now, but I think I'll take the time and just glue it right while I'm still checking the chat. Let's see. I'm thinking one of this. Yeah, I think I will glue this down here. Yeah. Don't know what will be on the page. It just, I don't know. I thought about it and this came to mind and I'm just going with it. Yeah, I'll let it dry for a bit and then I'll trim the excess. Or maybe I'll do it right now that it's like that. Yeah. Again, not quite sure what I'm going to do on the page, but I just knew I needed to take one of those papers that I gel printed on and put it here. Yeah, we'll see what I will make out of it. This journal is getting bigger and bigger by the minute, and mostly when I come to this kind of thing, I will do the cover and start another journal, but I don't know, I feel like I need to add more and see how thick I'm going to go with it. I don't know. Hi, Caroline. Yeah, it's really not easy for Down Under to be present on my lives, especially now that we went to uh, daylight savings. Can you do a quick flip through this? Yeah, I can. Why not? I think most of it you've seen or I've done a video, I'm not sure. Uh, I'm doing so many that I forget what I've done and what I didn't. I think this was on a live, at least this one. Maybe this one too. I don't remember. Here is the pencil. Found it. This was on a live. This something just this didn't work for me, but who cares? I had fun making it. This was on a live stream. I had so much fun making it, and it's not an original idea. I just seen something like this on Pinterest and I just had to do it. This has a video. I think I've done this on live. Ooh, the ostrich or emu that like photobombed this page. The minute I saw it on the calendar, Betty, I think you sent me the calendar. I I pictured this emu or ostrich. That's the image that I got, and that's what I've done. This was on a live. This one also. This was this. I think this week was the video for this one. I've done this, I think, on a live. These two definitely have video. And this also. And this one also. This doesn't have a video. I just played with. I had this image again from a calendar and I really wanted to do something with it, and that's how this page began. This was on a live. This is going to be in the near future. And that's the page I've done today. A mouse went on the page of with the emu. Let's see. Where is it? A mouse. Where do you see a mouse? Please tell me. down, up, corner. Where do you see a mouse? I'm looking at it and I can't see a mouse. Oh, the beak, if that's what it's called. This looks like a mouse. Okay. The paper is 240 gram paper from a paper pad. So I also got a mouse that photobombed this page. Yep. It's just a paper pad here, 240 gram, and I just take a paper, fold it in half, and I just glue them back to back. Very simple. Yeah. Got so much mess now all around me. Started researching cameras, and finally a YouTuber friend told me what she's using. If you don't know Karen Tamir channel, go check it out. She has done fabulous job of enlightening me about what I need to have a proper camera, and gone to the trouble of sending me links. So I'm researching it now, and I hope that in the near future I will have a better camera, at least for the streaming, because my phone switches to the selfie camera for streaming. I don't know why. You can't change it. I've checked, and it's just awful quality. So let's hope that in the near future I will find a better camera. Yeah, the fox is a photo that I found from one of those websites with lots of photos that you can download free. I really liked it, so that's how it came about. It's not called mixed media paper. You can't find here papers that are called mixed media unless you go and look for a brand name like what's it called? Just don't remember. Here we go by either the weight of the paper, or it's and then it's just that what I've showed you, or it's for watercolor, or it's for gouache, or it's for or it's canvas pad. Karen Tamir, like Betty just wrote. Yeah, I used to have a problem, if you can call it a problem, of putting all kinds of photos into our journal pages, but I find now that I really like it, especially if I'm using one of my photos from my trips. I really like it, like the olive tree. It was just I was so looking forward to making that page. And so, yeah, at first it was like photo and then paint and how it would look. And then I let it go and everything goes. Everything goes. You can use whatever you want and you can work with whatever you want. And that's that. So, yeah, I'm in love with this page. Probably a very old olive tree in, in a monastery in the mountains of Cyprus. It was so lovely there, and you can see the sea from everywhere on the island. And they had like caves in the mountain with all kinds of murals, but they don't allow photographing there, so not to damage the murals. And they are like, some of them are from the 11th century. All the things there are between 11th and 15th century. And the monastery is still active. You can do that. Just pick photos that you like from any trip or whatever, even if it can be the grandkids or the kids, and just go around it and do something. It doesn't need to be other stuff. Album doesn't have to be pockets that we put photos like we used to. Yeah, I ate a lot of olives. My trip to Athens is nearing, but first I'm in Bulgaria again. I think it's in about 2 or 3 weeks I'm in Bulgaria, and at the end of May, start of June, I'm in Athens. I've been there in 1993 and I can't wait to go back again and eat all the foods that I like. I've got ancestors from Greece, so yeah, we also have Greek food. Can't go wrong with olives and moussaka and souvlaki and dolmades and and all kinds of stuff. Constantly what? I can't see. Yeah, traveling, yeah, whenever I can. And because I had trips planned when the war started, it all got canceled. And now that all the air companies are back, it just, I changed whatever got canceled and booked new flights. So now I've got lots of them, like one for each month. No seafood. But at least they don't look like cockroaches. Yeah, at least for Europe, it's very easy. To Cyprus, it's only 45 minutes flight, so it's like at my back 40 to go to to Greece. Greece is like 1 hour, so to Bulgaria it takes between 2 and 2.5 hours. Also very quick. Yeah, I took so many photos in Cyprus, even and lots of cats. If you've seen what I've posted on Facebook, they have lots of cats there, lots of like sanctuaries for cats and dogs, but mostly cats. I don't know why. And they are all over the place. And I don't know, whenever I could take a photo of a cat, I took it. Yeah, Greece from the UK, probably 3 hours. From here to the UK is between 4 and 5 hours. So, yeah, not that I will ever step foot in the UK again, but. And to think I loved London, and hubby also, our honeymoon was in London. I don't know. The cats are all over the place. I don't know. They really like cats. That's what I can tell you, and it's great. I think I had something more to show you, but I don't remember what it was. I'm just looking around to see what I've missed. I have this feeling like I forgot something. Why not the UK? I have talked about it a lot in other lives. Well, yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are now a radical Muslim country. I'm not stepping foot in the UK, not even for a connecting flight. And you don't have free speech anymore. Maybe if something will change, but I don't see it happening in the near future. Well, the last time I was in London was like 7 years ago, and it already was awful. There were like neighborhoods upon neighborhoods with nothing but trash, and I don't know, it looked so awful. No sign in English. Everything looks horrible. The streets, everything. And even in Hyde Park, there were people giving out flyers for ISIS. And also when you got down to the tube. So 7 years ago, it was already the beginning of the end. I'm sorry to say, but it feels like you are circling the drain and you don't know it. Also, Scotland and Ireland are just, it's just, I don't know why, but it seems like everyone is anti-Semitic there. The prime minister, all those horrible musical bands now. all the most of the mayors are Muslims now. Uh, I remember like 7 years ago going and we were in a hotel on the junction of Oxford Street and Marble Arch. We were at the hotel near the junction and we went out and started walking in Oxford Street, and I felt like I was in Iran. All the women's covered, only you can only see the eyes. It's just horrible, horrible. This it's not UK, it's not British, it's not nothing. It's not the London that I knew. Well, it's not what the people want, then you will have to go and vote. I think you have elections on the 1st of May. Yeah. We have our problems. We have horrible prime minister, but you also have one, this Stremer guy. You see, I see news from all over the world, and what's going on is crazy. But in the UK, I never thought it will just be so horrible. People getting arrested for saying the wrong word, and it's always British people and Muslims no. I don't know. Don't go to London. I've it's not like there are other cities that are the same. I've talked to people from like Scotland and other cities, and they say like there are entire villages that turn to be completely Muslims, and I'm talking radical Muslims. I don't have problem with Muslims. We live. That's the it's so ironic. Everyone hates us, and this is the only place in the Middle East that Jews, Arabs, Christians, Druze, Bedouin all live peacefully together. I'm not talking about the Palestinians that want to kill us. I'm talking about Muslim Arabs, Christian Arabs that live here like any other citizen with all the rights and everything. So this is the only place in the Middle East that everyone live peacefully together. While Jewish people can't live in any other place in Arab countries. Today was our remembrance day for the Holocaust, and I was too much on social media and just got me a little bit down. So also didn't know if I will make it to live, but not only that, it was like I see so many stuff on social media about people. They don't even hide it anymore. They just say that they want all of us to die, all the Jews to die, to eliminate Israel. So it's only 80 years from the Holocaust, and it's like we are back into the beginning. So yeah, all of Western Europe. Yep. That's why mostly my trips are to Eastern Europe where I know I'll be safe. Not going to Amsterdam, not going to the UK, not going to France, Belgium also, uh, all kinds. So, yeah, and we hear all kinds of stuff like sometimes it just it only needs one person. There are so many stories now from people that came from trips and got stopped at the airport by someone that started to interrogate them about what they've done in the military, and you feel like they are after you. So yeah, we have to be extra vigilant, and everyone here going to the military. It's mandatory because we are not Switzerland. we, we never was in since even before 1948. We had to defend ourselves. So the military is mandatory. Everyone is going to the military. Some are just pencil pushers and some are doing more. But the fact that someone is questioning you about what you did in the military at the airport is concerning. And I think Russia is more didn't know didn't think this life is going to be going into politics. I think Russia is more now centered on the Ukraine than other countries, and they won't start something like with Poland. So they knew who to start this war with. It's already, I think they are already 3 years into the war. I've been to the capital, to Kiev, like I think 2 years before the war started. Yeah, it used to be. But it's not even about Jewish people. I don't understand it. I see what's going on. I see all those pro-Palestine rioting in the streets, desecrating monuments and all kinds of stuff. And the Met police is not doing anything. They are just standing there and watching. What is going on? Why aren't you defending your British heritage, your statues, monuments, your I don't know. It's just awful. How can you let them go and paint over monuments? And it's also in the U.S. what's going on in the universities. In some of them, like Colombia, I don't understand it. Any other place, if some people broke something, broke into anywhere, you get arrested. In the universities, you see the police just standing there and don't do anything. I don't understand it. That's the only thing that I have to say. I really don't understand it. If you are breaking into one of the buildings in your campus and you are breaking down doors and whatever, how come no one is getting arrested? It doesn't matter what you are protesting. If you are rioting, you are supposed to be arrested. Uh, in the US, you have like all kinds of laws, like even if you are drunk outside and you make a fuss, you can get arrested. So all this stupid, I'm sorry, stupid students, how come they are not getting arrested? Yeah, free speech is great. I'm all for free speech, even when the free speech is not what my beliefs. But there is a big difference between a, I don't know, between a free Palestine than kill all the Jews or death to America. Students that call for death to America, why aren't they arrested? Why are they are not kicked out? Why, when they are taking down the American flag and stepping on it, why aren't they arrested? Same thing in the UK. Hi, Shutterberg. Yeah, you came at the end, and somehow we managed to go into politics and how the world went crazy. I love free speech. It helps us locate all the idiots. Yeah. Mm. It seems like there are more and more idiots in the world. That's why I say that I'm becoming allergic to the public. It's good that I'm working from home. Yeah, yeah, that's what got me into the life because, as I said, it it was the today was the Remembrance Day for the Holocaust, so that got me down, and then I was on social media, and that got me down. But I thought to myself, it's better uh, to do something, to create something nice, uh, I don't know, beautiful, nice, happy, than sink into the crazy that's going on in the world. So that's what pushed me to do the live today. Because it's always easier to just be a turtle and not come out and do something. Sparkleberry shine. Yeah, I've done. That's what I've done today. Yeah, sorry. It's the end. And then we started talking about the crazy world around us. Yeah. Yeah, coping mechanism. Yeah. Also, I thought about it, and since the October 7th, I thought I would lose a lot of subscribers. I thought I will have a lot of negative comments, but in all the time since then, which is almost a year and a half, uh, only once I had a negative comment. So, and people stuck with me when I thought, because I'm from Israel and I'm Jewish, there will be some backlash. But so I thought about it, and that's what keeps me going, because there are good people in the world, especially the art community. So, yeah. Okay, so my battery, not the phone, my self battery is going low. So I will have to say a bye to you all, and thank you, a big, big thank you for all of you that are here. It's great, and it's great that you are in the chat and comment and watching my videos. So thank you all, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. So bye, bye to you all.